Set, Doug.
Background!
Action!
Oh, hello. You look lovely.
Thank you.
You got your swimsuits? You want to go for a dip?
I'd love to.
Yeah, good. Yeah?
Sorry, I don't have one. The tent maker died.
He was Mrs. Doubtfire 100%. I mean, it wasn't Robin Williams. I forgot about Robin Williams, actually. I only saw Robin Williams once when he poked his head around the door one morning and said, "Good morning." And I was like, oh, Jesus, there's Robin Williams.
You do sort of forget it's Robin, and you think it's this person, this other person. So you do catch yourself, but wait a minute, this is Robin.
Robin, when he was Robin, he was himself. But when he went into Mrs. Doubtfire, he was really her, and so it was pretty easy for me to see her and then him.
You want to get your swimsuits on? Go for a swim, maybe?
Yeah, it'd be great.
How about you, Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh, no, dear. I think they've outlawed whaling. Thank you very much.
I remember thinking, geez, I'm going to be working with Robin Williams. What's it going to be like? You know, he's a very funny guy. And for me, it was just a question of really keeping it simple. Just doing the scene, doing what's on the paper. But of course, what was on the paper was not always what Robin would do, because Robin likes to extemporize and do his thing.
Oh, sir, I saw it. Some angry member of the kitchen staff. Did you not tip them? Oh, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
Filmmaking is not playwriting. You know, you don't have to stick to the words so closely. In fact, you don't have to stick to the words at all in a lot of cases, especially in the case of a comedy. I feel improvisation is a key, and it's very important for us in this picture because we had one of Robin's brilliant talents is the fact that he can improvise so well, so beautifully, and I felt that was such an important part of this picture.
He would let me try things, especially in, you know, there's some scenes we had to keep very simple, very tight. Obviously, some of the emotional scenes, it's better that you just, you know, stay confined, stay disciplined to that. But there's other scenes where we just had to kick out.
I had one more to try.
We're
still rolling. We still rolling?
Still rolling. Don't stop.
Don't fall apart.
Don't fall apart now.
And so tell us, what happened?
Dear, he died in the saddle.
Good God.
Yes, dear, it was so sad.
Who said
Well, the horses, dear.
it? Was a rider?
He was a jockey. The gun went off, it startled him, he had a heart attack. He stiffened up.
He what? He did what?
He stiffened up.
He stiffened up.
Like that.
Like that.
I can't
Gosh, I'm sorry.
And that way I was able to sort of mold and shape the scene. You had your original scene as written and scripted, and then you could intersperse improvisational moments. So as a result, you have this wonderful combined sense of madness.
It was the drink that killed him.
How awful. He was an alcoholic.
No, he was hit by a Guinness truck. So it was quite literally the drink that killed him.
Oh, how tragic.
She knew that she had to hold the center sometimes in order for the comedy to work. I mean, and then she knew when she could break out and do it.
It's just so much fun. You never get bored, ever. You really just have to stay alive because you don't want to, you know, happen to have stepped on where he was going, you know, when he takes flight. You want to be able to see where he's going and not interfere or get in the way or...
Dog. You weasel. I got the stretch outside. What? Does the waitress have a friend? A friend? Well, we could take him out and show him the town. Sort of a double date, huh? What do you say?
I'll go ask.
You dog. Go ahead.
And I'd always catch him looking at me from the corner of his eye to see if I was laughing. There were times when it was too much for me to take. And I tried very desperately not to laugh, but you sort of have to just sort of ball yourself up and not laugh. And we had crew members leaving the room so they wouldn't destroy the take with their laughter.
How many people want a clean soundtrack?
Bob Hope live right here. Swear to God. Beautiful. We'll be right back. We're just picking out some things for Ruta Lee.
And it's wonderful because he gives and he takes, and you can top each other and still go on. I mean, if there was enough film, we could have gone on for hours just on one take.
And action.
So, Scarecrow, how about a little fire, huh?
sack of hay? You got a needle in there somewhere? You shouldn't smoke when you're nothing but hay, Scarecrow. And you, Dorothy, how about those ruby slippers? Well, I got my own. Ooh, this is scaring me.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is really working, but don't get discouraged. You're my brother. I'm not going to let you look foolish.
All right.
I think we got to do the entire face.
Ooh, if I was deaf, I'd be doing a different act. Bless you, look at me now.
He's just this ball of energy and an amazing actor. So for me, it's just a complete joy as a director because he gives me a lot of choices and always, on every take, turns in a flawless performance.
I'd like you to meet the host of your new show.
Host?
Euphegenia Doubtfire, dear. I specialize in the education and entertainment of children.
Surprise.